Anthony, if we could just start, Frank said that he thought the main key was the extra passes, 39 assists, the most the franchise has had since 2009. What was into you guys in that way, just keeping the ball moving along like that?
Exactly what you said, just trying to move the ball and get easy looks. Last game, or the previous 2 games before tonight, we didn't, we were taking a lot of one-pass shots, and when we get in the paint, we'll just find one kick out and then shoot the ball. Instead of getting in the paint multiple times and had the defense moving and scrambling. So we did a good job of that tonight, getting in the paint, finding open shooters, and we didn't have the shot. We were swinging and getting in the paint again and find another guy. So the ball was hopping to that tonight. That's why we had 39 assists.
Those 2 threes from Kuz and late in the fourth were both on extra passes.
Yep.
But what is it like for you and LeBron to see him come through like that? As you're going to need him.
Yeah, I mean, he made some big time plays tonight. He's starting to get in the groove, starting to find his rhythm, and the more he's able to play like that, the harder it's going to be for us to be beat. He stepped up tonight. Took all his shots, in rhythm, and like I said, we trust in the next pass. We trust in the next guy to make a play for us, and we were going to the same play for Avery, and he was making the right play. Feeds to JaVale or getting his own shot, or kickouts, whatever it was. So everybody was making the right reads tonight, and guys stepped up big.
We understand you took a hit in the rib in the first quarter, went back to get it taped up. How'd that feel? How did it impact, and just the other things you had been battling through early this season?
Yeah, I took a shot. I'm not sure on what play or when it was, but took a shot and just wanted to go back here and get it taped up, wrapped up. It kind of bothered me a little bit, so I just got it wrapped up and taped up to kind of keep it secure, whatever the trainers were saying, whatever. So, just try to get back on the floor as soon as possible.
Anthony, what were your impressions of this Suns team?
They're a great young team. They like to get out and run. They shoot a lot of threes. They do a great job of getting to the paint and finding shooters. They had maybe 15 plus threes tonight or something like that. So, and they're great in transition. And I think we did a good job of holding them to only 10 transition points. But the system that Monty has them running is perfect for this team, and they're going to be a tough team to beat.
Did it feel any different than the last couple of years when you come to Phoenix?
As far as what?
Just the kind of team that they have out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, they're a great young team. They're playing together. They playing with the extra pass, and they, playing through Book, and he's making the right reads. They had 3 guys in 20, that guy in 18. So I mean, they all sharing the ball, playing with the right way. So they're going to be a fun team to watch this year.
Anthony, LeBron said the way you're gutting things out, it's a message to everybody else that you really have no excuse not to be out there yourself. That tough-minded mentality, how can that help this team get to where it wants to be?
I don't know. Thank you, LeBron. I just want to play. Like I said, it's tough for me to lead from the sideline. And so now it makes sense, obviously, but the more I can be on the floor and help this team win, that's what I try to do. I know what our goal is. I know what we're trying to do. So the more I can try to stay on the floor, the more steps we move toward our goal.
Second night of back-to-back tomorrow, obviously the shoulder rips. Is there any thought at all on your part to not playing tomorrow night?
Talk with the trainers and see. Obviously, we'll see how the shoulder and the ribs feel, tomorrow, when I get up. And we'll go from there.
Anthony, there was a moment after the game when you and Kyle and LeBron were on the court together, and you guys both just looked so proud of him.
Yeah.
What did you say to him then, and how proud are you?
We just told him, welcome back. He's been trying to get in the groove, get in the rhythm for the last couple games, and get his legs back under him. And he did it tonight. He came up huge for us, made some big shots, time after time, and we were just so happy for him. When you see one of your guys playing well and getting back, we're excited for everyone. We just told him, just keep going.
Sorry.
Last 2 questions, please.
You've been in a bunch of tight games already, and you've won most of them. How has having LeBron on the court changed your confidence level in some of these close games?
Just all of us. I mean, not just him. Obviously, he plays a big part of it, and what he's ever doing in the fourth. But all these guys, never lose confidence in our team and in themselves and our teammates. So, you know, we can get to the paint and, you know, LeBron doesn't have to score every time, you know, or try to take it upon himself. So, you know, he can get to the paint, find Kuz twice, you know, for jumpers, or, you know, find Avery or, you know, Dwight Jabot, whatever. And then when it's time for him to make a shot, you know, he made the big three. So it's a team effort. Everybody has a lot of confidence in each other. We always feel like we're never out of a game. We feel like we can come in and win every game. And it's the confidence that we have.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.